Hi everyone, today we are going to learn about the Speech API, Microsoft Speech API. For this we are going to make a WPF application in C# programming language. Okay, first of all we are going to open our Visual Studio and then we are going to create a new file, new project. We are going to create a new project. Then installation tab, just click on Visual C# and then WPF application, WPF application.net framework. Okay, and then afterward we are going to give a name. I will call it Bing Speech API. I will call it Bing Speech API, and then browse the location where you want to save your files. I will choose my D drive. Okay, I will create a new folder. I will call it new apps, and then I will select it, and then I have to click on select folder. After that you have to make sure to click on create directory for solution. Okay, like this, and check it and then click OK. Okay, now it's loading the necessary files, creating the project. Now it's this is the basic UI interface of WPF application. Now click on tool panel and all WPF components, add two buttons. Okay, one and another one. We need two buttons and then one text box, and resize your text box like this. And now we are going to give a name to our button. I will call it speak BTN, and the next one I will call it stop BTN. Okay, now we are going to give a text, so we are going to give it a name response txt. Okay, now after that double click on your button, or just click on your button, and then in the events just click event. Now you can see we have one click event for a speak button, and then click event for also for a stop button. Now we have two buttons right now. First of all, what we have to do, just click, we are going to add libraries. Right click on your solution explorer on your project, and then manage nuggets packages, and then click on browse tab, and then type Oxford speech. Click on Oxford speech, and then you need both these libraries, like 64 and 86, both of them. Click on that and then click on install, and then you have to click OK and then accept the terms, and then also install these next one for say 86. Click OK, accept. Now we have installed these two libraries. Okay, and then after that we need to, let me have here, because I want this tutorial to be quick, because my uploading speed is not good. Okay, we need 3 namespaces. First of all, the first namespaces is we are going to use a threading system.threading because we want to handle the threads on our application, and the next one is system.configuration. I will tell you afterward why we are using system.configuration. And then the most important namespace is Microsoft Cognitive Service Speech Recognition. Okay, this one. Then after that, after this namespaces, we are going to create a global variable for handle the threads in our application. Okay, auto reset event, we will call it auto. It's a class of threading, auto reset event. Then we are going to give a variable name, final response event. Okay, after that we are going to set we are going to create a microphone recognition client for the speech recognition. This is the also class of Microsoft Cognitive Service speech recognition. We are also giving the name. You can name it whatever you like, the variable name. Okay, I have the underscore microphone recognition client. Okay, after that we are going to set our speak button to be labeled as a start recording. Okay, after partial initialize component, we are going to pass this speak button content. This will change the when you load when you debug your application, it will change the speak button content. The text of the button will be start recording. It will change to start recording. And then after that we are going to our thread handler. We are going to give a parameter to our thread handler to false, because it's a boolean. You have to it's returning into true and false. The parameter is false. We are going to make it false in the beginning, and then afterward we are going we will change it. We will change it afterward when we handle the threads. Now for our text box, which is the name of the text box, we are going to change the color of the text box during the speech recognition process. We want our text to be different color, and our the background of the text box, we want to change the color of the background of text box, and also the text for color. For this we have to copy our response, the name of our text box, and then we gonna paste it here. Okay, one is for background color. Okay, we are going to make the background color brush white, and the response set for color will be black. Okay, after that we are going to work on our buttons. No, before buttons we are going to work on our main method that we are going to use for the speech recognition authentication. Okay, for this we are going to make a private void convert speech to text. I call this method to convert speech to text. Okay, and then we are going to modify the recognition mode. Okay, we are going to set the recognition mode like in C#. If you see on a speech client, a speech speech system.speech library, there is a recognition mode. We have over here a recognition mode as well, where in speech Microsoft Bing speech recognition. So we are going to set the recognition mode. We are defining a variable first of all for speech recognition mode. Okay, then we are going to use this in our recognition client. Okay, now the variable name is speech recognition mode is equal, then we are going to use cognitive service recognition mode, which has two types, like long dictation, okay, and the other one is if I see over here is short phrases. Okay, I am going to use short phrases instead of long dictation. We are going to set the recognition mode to short phrases. Okay, and then we have to set the language for our speech recognition language. We are going to set a string. We are going to make a string, and then I will call it language is equal en.us. okay, I am using English, that's why English for this speech recognition I am going to set the default to English US. Okay, and then you can change it if you have to go to Microsoft support languages to search for your language, and then you can set it over here. Okay, then afterward we are going to give a string for subscription to configure the API key. Okay, for this we need another namespace. First of all, we need another namespace for system.configuration manager. Okay, right click on your reference on your solution explorer, click add a reference, then type system dot configuration, and now check it and then click OK. You have to check this system.configuration and then click OK. Now when you did that, now you can see the error is gone. We are going to use this class of configuration manager and to our app settings. Okay, we are going to make app settings also for a speech API key. We are going to get it from here, from our XML document. Okay, and then after that we are going to make a client. Or here you can see we are going to use our microphone recognition client variable. Microphone recognition client is equal, which is our, you can see the class of microphone recognition client is the variable name of this, and is equal. Then we are going to use another class which is called speech recognition service factory. We are going to create a microphone client from three things. First of all, we are going to use our recognition speech recognition mode. We have three parameters. We are going to pass the first parameter. We are going to pass the speech recognition mode, and then the second parameter we have to give a set a language for it, and the third one we are going to give our subscription key to authenticate the microphone speech client. Okay, after that, you know, if you see over here, we are going we are creating clients. The first one is from speech recognition mode, the second one is from the language parameter, and then the third one is subscription key, which is our API key. Okay, we are going to set we are going to authenticate the speech recognition client with these three parameters, and then after that we are going to make an event handler for our result. Okay, we are going to make it like we are going to pass our variable name of our Microsoft microphone is a recognition client, and then after that we are going on partial response received. Yeah, we are going to use this to get the output. For example, when you are speaking through the microphone and it's sending to the cloud, to being a speech recognition cloud, and then we are going to receive the response as a text. They will change the it's like speech to text. It will convert the speech to text, and then we are going to receive the to receive the result. We are going to make an event handler, okay, on partial response received. Then we are going to generate method for this. Okay, we are going to generate method for this. You can call it this one anything. I will call it response received. I will call it response received like this. Okay, and then you can right click, not right click, just to move your mouse on that and then generate a method for it. Generate a method. Now you can see we have generated method over here. And then the next thing we are going to set it's to microphone recognition client. We are going to start the microphone and recognition. Okay, this will start the microphone. This will start the microphone and also the recognition. Okay. Okay. After that, in a generated method, we are going to receive the result. We have to do it something like to handle the thread. So for this we are going to, first of all, we are going to make a string which is called result and equal e dot partial result. This will execute the result for recognized text result. And then we are going to handle with the threading. We are going to handle the thread in speech result. Okay, if we don't give this dispatcher invoke, okay, then we cannot achieve the result, because we are using to handle the thread because it's occupied with another thread. That's why we are going to use a dispatcher invoke to handle the thread. Okay, this is also system.threading. We are using the dispatcher function. Okay, now for this we are going after that we are going to we want our result to display on a text box. Okay, then we are going to copy our name of our text box, and then we are going to set the text box text is equal e dot partial result. Okay, we are going to pass the e dot partial result to our text box. Okay, then the next one is to we are creating a new line for our in our text box. If the line is too long, then it will convert it into next line. Okay, for this we are using this regular expression for new line. Then now after that we have to start our speech recognition with the button. We are going to use this piece of code, and then we are going to also change the name of the speak content listening. It's when you will press the button of a speak button, then the text will change into listening. Okay, and after that we are going to button will enable is equal false. We are going to enable speak button false, because we also have a stop button, and after that we gonna enable when we will stop our recognition. But for the moment we are going to make it false. Okay, then we are going to give our text box name again to change the background color of the text box, and then color of the text box. We are going to change it into green. You can change it any color you want. Okay, brush color dot green and white. Then we are calling our method convert speech, which we created before, a private void convert speech to text. And now we are going to call this method with the speak button. Okay, and then after that we need another button for stop. We are going to stop the recognition also. For this we are going to use dispatcher again to finalize the response event and to reset it, to set it. And also we are going to our speech recognition client, we are going to end the microphone and recognition, and then we are going to dispose our microphone recognition client, and then we are going to set it to null. Okay, and then after that we are going to change our button content, start recording again. We are going to change our button label text to start recording again, and then speak button we are going to enable is equal true. Before, when we used to enable is equal false when we clicked on speak button, and then when we click on stop button, then it will again it will enable to true. And then we are going to change our background color of our text box again back to white, and background color to white again, and then the forecolor to black, the text color to black. Okay, now we done all the codings what we need for this. Now another thing, we have to configure our XML file, app config file. Okay, just click on your solution explorer and then app config file. Then we need to set application settings. Okay, we are going to configure application settings. Sorry, I have to click on app config file. Okay, not app XML. Click on app config file, and then we are going to create our app setting. Or here you can see we are using configure manager app settings, and then we have to give the name of our key name. Okay, we have to, I gave it Microsoft Speech API key, and then we are going to set the value our Bing Speech API key over here. We're gonna paste our Bing Speech API key over here. Okay, now if you see you can change the name over here if you want. you can call it whatever you my speech API key, and then also you can change it over here. The key name also has to be same. Okay, it has to be same. Now we need a speech API, Bing speech API key. Okay, for this we are going to browse our Microsoft website. Okay, on Bing search engine just type Bing speech API key. Okay, and then you will get the first link, Bing speech API, speech recognition software. Click on that. Now in Azure.Microsoft website, you can see this try Bing speech API. Click on that. Another thing, before you click on that, you also can download the documentation if you want for a WPF application. You can download it from here, but it's I made it very simple. Over here you can see I made it very simple, and it's easy to learn, easy to understand. But you can also download the documentation from here, but it's from Microsoft. And then okay, leave it right now. You can we are going to click on Bing speech API key API. Okay, try, click on try. Now over here you can see convert speech to text and back again to understand user intent, and it's 5,000 transaction per 20 per minute for each feature. Okay, but this is Bing speech API key is not free. First of all, let me tell you, it's not free, but you can get the trial version for 1 month, and just click on get API key, and then select agree with the terms and conditions, and then select your country and then accept and click next. Now over here you can log in with the GitHub account, Facebook, LinkedIn and Microsoft account. I am using Microsoft account. I will click on Microsoft account. Now as you can see, I already logged in into Microsoft Azure portal. Now as you can see, I have over here remaining 30 days. Okay, and then remaining 30 days means for 30 days trial you have this Bing speech API for 30 days trials from Microsoft company. And then you can see over here you have key. Just copy this key, the first one, copy, and then go to your app config file, click on app config file, and then paste the API key in between. This has a value. Okay, over here now you can see it's I added my API key, and now save it. Now you're done with all the coding about Bing speech API key. Then you have to click on build solution to debug any error. Okay, succeed. Now click on start debugging. Okay, now let's start our speech recognition. Hello, this is test. Now you can see over here this is test. Okay, let me stop again stop the recognition, and I will start again. Hello, this is test Microsoft Bing speech API key. Now you can see it's writing everything, converting the audio into digital text. Okay, now stop is API stop recognition. Now you can see all the text over here, output of the speech recognition. Now we successfully create an Bing API speech recognition project in WPF application. If you have any question about this Bing Speech API, you can ask me on my YouTube channel. Now I have to show you my YouTube channel. Jarvis in C#. If you search in Jarvis in C#, you can ask your questions in this in my YouTube channel. You can also subscribe if you want. You can subscribe to my channel. This is my channel, YouTube channel. You can subscribe. You can send me Facebook messages. This is my Facebook page. You can send me Facebook messages about the Bing Speech API, or any kind of you can discuss with me about Jarvis in C#, and this is my page. Okay, and thank you for watching, and please subscribe to my channel and leave your comments about your what you want, what kind of tutorial should I make. Thank you very much.